welcome back to another VIBERNATION video. In this video, I just want to be talking about 3 different topics, and they're all going to be included in Ascended Masters. And the first one we're going to talk about is the truth about Ascended Masters and things that you need to become more aware of. These people that they're trying to teach you these different things. They're trying to be like, oh, this is the way you need to do that, you need to do this. But like when it really comes down to it, you are your own teacher in your life on your spiritual, mental, and physical path. You need to start to go within and learn to meditate and find what works best for you when you start to meditate, because one meditation may work for one person and another meditation may not work for that person. So finding what works best for you is an important part, and not relying on Ascended Masters to teach you certain things, because no one can really teach you anything. Because when you go through certain experiences, then you learn what is that you can know what to do and what not to do. So you have to learn to start to rely on yourself and rely on your spiritual connection, and start to tune in to your inner self and learn the teachings of what spirit or God or whatever you want to call it is starting to basically leave you this trail of breadcrumbs for you to start to learn to be more balanced in your life. Because being balanced and learning to go within is going to help you out tremendously, and learning to journal your experiences, even what your mind's even thinking. Journaling about these things will help you, and not distrusting these Ascended Masters, because a lot of the time, and most of the time, and all the time normally, that what these Ascended Masters will do is they'll tell you a little bit of truth, but then they never really tell you how to do anything, and they start to unload all this bull crap onto your mind and stuff like that. Then you start to believe it, and next thing you know, you're having these bad experiences where say there's an Ascended Master out there that's like, you need to awaken your Kundalini. It's like next thing you know, you go and try to do that, and next thing you know, you're actually having all these hot flashes, and next thing is that you're feeling like this really weird energy within you and everything like that. You can't really trust anybody that is trying to tell you what's the best way to do anything. But you don't have to trust me if you don't want to. That's up to you basically. But hopefully you do trust me and everything like that, because I've been there myself. I watched certain videos and stuff where I was like, what about this person? But I went through those steps and I was like, okay, is this person really telling the truth? And I kept searching. You have to take things with a grain of salt, and you have to be willing to be able to have critical thinking and use your logical sense sometimes to be like, is this person really here to help me? Is this person really gonna actually benefit me in a way that's gonna help me grow on my spiritual, mental, and physical path? Is it where they're just trying to get me to buy all these things and be like, oh, I have this 20-hour workshop and it's gonna help you with doing this, but you have to do this exact single meditation technique. But then you buy it, and the next thing you know, you're trying to do the meditation and nothing even happens for you. That's why getting your own experiences and going out in life and within your reality and stuff, and exploring and learning to go deeply within yourself, because a lot of times once you start to learn what's going on the inside, it will show on the outside, and the things that will start to pop up. Say you're trying to take a break from eating a certain food and everything, say you're taking a break from eating a donut, and you really want to stop eating this donut. And then, there's a Ascended Masters if you eat the donut, it's going to help you become super enlightened. Or even these people out here, some of these Ascended Masters out here that tell you to drink your own pee. I mean, come on now. Do you really think that we should be drinking our pee to open up our spiritual eye? No. These people do not have your best interest when it comes to you actually growing on your spiritual path. Some of these people are really just, devious. They're very evil. They have a lot of negative intentions and everything like that. And you shouldn't be trusting a lot of these people, because they do not have your best interest. If someone's telling you to drink your own pee and they're telling you to do these crazy things and you're doing these things, you think these people really care about you? It's no one should be drinking their pee or anything like that. And that's just disgusting in my opinion. And that's really, evil if someone's telling you to do that in the first place. And if you have drank your own pee, then guess what? Don't be doing that stuff anymore. You don't have to take my word for it. It's I never drank my pee, because that's something that you're supposed to be releasing out of your body for a reason. It's releasing different, toxins and wastes that your body, once you consume certain foods and stuff, your body processes it and deems what's not needed, and it goes ahead and excretes that type of stuff. And that's things you got to be aware of. These people try to tell you that you need to drink a pee, you need to drink colloidal gold, silver, and drink all these atomic golds and stuff like that. You don't need any of that stuff. All you need is, a room to meditate in, people that you can be around that are like-minded, that are going to help boost you up and help you, get in tune and everything like that. And you'll see how your search life will lane. You need the meditation, you need some alone time. You shouldn't be trusting all these Ascended Masters on here, and they're trying to put on this show and everything like that they're some type of enlightened being, but then they're just regurgitating other information that they have heard from somebody else. all the stuff that I'm talking about is my first-hand experience, the things that I went out there and did, and I journaled and I observed and everything like that. And I learned from my experiences. I didn't go out there and try to be like, oh, like I need to listen to all this. It's good to listen to people, don't get me wrong, but then if you start to believe what everyone tells you and everything like that, how can you ever decide what's real and what's not real? And how that's why your experiences are important, because then you need to learn that, like, okay, this is something that, like, if I drink my pee, is it really helping me? Am I really gaining my spiritual eye to be open or anything like that? It's like, no. If you go and, meditate and you start to go within and then you start to activate your spiritual eye, you'll start to see the orbs, you'll start to see these shadow beings and everything like that. And our third eye is really called our first eye and everything like that, but, it's already open to a certain degree. And, like, people are like, oh, open your first eye or your third eye in 5 minutes. It's like, you don't want to just sit there and skip steps. Spirituality, on a true spiritual path, things will take time. Things you need to do is go through the different steps and everything like that. Some of these ascended masters here are just telling you to skip to A to Z and forget about certain things in between, and they're not really helping guide you in the right direction to really know what to do and, like, how to deal with negative energies and, like, how to really tune into your spirit. They're just telling you all this stuff that they're rambling on about, that's like, oh, this and that, and these are my experiences and everything like that. But do they ever tell you how to really really get in tune with yourself, how to really start to get the experience that you need to start becoming an enlightened spiritual being and everything like that? But that's all I want to say in this first video. Don't just sit there and believe all these ascended masters and everything like that, and take the time to go within yourself, and you'll see how much your life starts to change and how much more experiences and how much better your life starts to get and how much more happier you will be as well. But with that being said, my gratitude to all who are watching this video, and stay tuned for the next one.
Bye.
VIBERNATION team here, inviting you guys to check out our website
at VIBERNATION.com.
Here you can find out more of what VIBERNATION is about
and get to know our team.
You can also find high vibrational information and products
covering all aspects spiritually, mentally, and physically.
Not to mention, by joining our mailing list,
you'll have opportunities to exclusive deals and never before seen information.
And if you'd like to connect with us more,
follow us on Instagram at VIBERNATION Official.
And get to vibe closer with our team.
And of course,
our deepest gratitude for watching.